Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Mahendra Subhash Karnal, Assistant Professor in Law at Bharati Vidyapit Yeshwantrao Chavan Law College, Karad, Satara. Today we will see about legal maxims that usually used in interpretation of statutes. या ठिकाणी लॅटिन मॅक्झिम्स यांचा अर्थ आणि विश्लेषण मराठीत देण्याचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे. In this video, we will see meaning, need, reasons, utility, significance of interpretation of statutes, as well as we will see various legal maxims and its importance in interpretation of statutes. Here, in this video, we are going to see Latin legal maxims which are often considered as secondary rules of interpretation. Legal maxims such as ejus dem generis, redunda singula singulis, and many others. First, we will see what is meant by interpretation of statutes. The word statute means the written will of the legislature, whereas the word interpretation is derived from the Latin term interpretia, which means to explain or expound or to understand or to translate. It can be said that the interpretation is a process adopted by the judiciary. The process which is followed to arrive at true and correct intention of the law-making authority, that is the legislature. In interpretation of statute, it helps to find out the intention of legislature, that is intentia legis, which can be seen in the object clause of the statute. Interpretation is an art in order to interpret the text and context of the statute. Now we will understand need or purposes of interpretation. Following are the need or purposes of interpretation. First, to remove ambiguity or vagueness which can be found in the statute or a statutory provision. It may be in the form of more than one meaning of a provision. To mitigate the changes in the society. As we know, society and its surrounding circumstances do change. Hence, law must be changed to serve its ultimate purpose, that is to do justice. This is necessary to clarify the complexities in statute. It is necessary that every person should know the law in simple words. Judiciary shall overcome and fill the legislative gap. There may be a drafting error in statute because of lack of necessary words or incorrect grammar. To justify these, it is necessary to interpret the statute and to follow the process interpretation of statutes. From the above discussion, we can understand the need or purpose of the interpretation. Now we will see the importance or utility of interpretation. Interpretation of statute is necessary to increase the ability of an individual to understand the statute in better manner. It is also important to find out true and correct meaning of ambiguous words or expression used in statute. Interpretation is an art that how to interpret a statute in its text and context. It will also help to know the new changes occurred in society and to see its impact on legislation and vice versa. This all can be done through the process of interpretation of statutes. Legal maxims usually stated in a Latin language. It was used by lawyers, jurists, judges since 17th century or maybe earlier. Maxims have general scope. It formulates a legal policy or ideal principles of law. Maxims, though important, but have no dogmatic authority. However, generally, maxims are used frequently in understanding international law. It is said that Francis Bacon, the English lawyer and philosopher, has composed a collection of Latin maxims used in common law legal system and wrote an elaborate commentary in English language. In this video, following legal maxims have been discussed. Let's understand it. The term ejus dem generis. Ejus dem generis means of the same kind, म्हणजेच च्या सारखे. The statute provides enumeration of specific words. Series of enumeration should constitute a class or category, which may not be exhaustive कॅन बी इलुस्ट्रेटिव्ह. एज्युस्डेम जेनरिस विषयी सांगूया. एखाद्या कायद्यात किंवा कलमात विशिष्ट शब्द किंवा प्रतवारी यांची यादी केलेली असेल तर यादीत नसलेला शब्द परंतु यादीत अपेक्षित असलेला शब्द श्रेणीनुसार इंटरप्रिट करण्यात यावा. उदाहरणार्थ, येथे चहा, नाश्ता वगैरे मिळेल. या ठिकाणी वगैरे या शब्दाचा अर्थ चहा व नाश्ता सारख्या खाद्यपदार्थांशी निगडित आहे, जसे कॉफी, शिरा, उपमा इत्यादी. लॅटिन मॅक्झिम रेडंडो सिंग्युला सिंग्युलिस. इट मीन्स referring each to each or referring each phrase or expressions used in a statute to its corresponding object. This maxim is generally used in interpreting property law, will, contract or conveyancing deeds, where general words of description following a record of particular thing, such general words are to be construed distributively. Redundant singular singulis, in simple terms, it means each word counts or each word in a statute has its own place and importance. उदाहरणार्थ, कायद्यात असणाऱ्या प्रत्येक शब्दाला स्वतःचे स्थान आहे, स्वतःचे महत्त्व आहे. कायद्यामध्ये कोणताही शब्द विनाकारण आलेला नसतो किंवा कुठलाही शब्द कमी महत्त्वाचा नसतो. उदाहरण द्यायचे असल्यास, मृत्यूपत्रात आलेले वाक्य जर असे असेल की मी माझी जमीन सर्वे नंबर 34, 36, 50 ही ए, बी व सी यांना देत आहे, तर याचा अर्थ सर्वे नंबर 34 ची जमीन ए या व्यक्तीस, सर्वे नंबर 36 असलेली जमीन बी यास व सर्वे नंबर 50 असलेली जमीन सी या व्यक्तीस देण्यात यावी. नाउ द नेक्स्ट मॅक्झिम इज ट्रॅव्हर्स प्रिपेरेटरियस. Actually, it is a French word which in English means a preparatory work. It is used to clarify the intent of the makers of the statute or treaty. कोणताही कायदा, दस्त किंवा करारनामा करण्यापूर्वी काही तयारी करावी लागते, जसे की त्या दस्ताचा किंवा कायद्याचा मसुदा किंवा संशोधन यांचा वापर इंटरप्रिटेशनसाठी केला जाऊ शकतो. ट्रॅव्हर्स are often useful in clarifying the intention of the treaty or other instrument. Such material constitute a legislative history. For example, the Constituent Assembly debate is based on draft constitution. Constituent Assembly debate चा वापर संविधानातील कलमांचा योग्य अर्थ जाणून घेण्याकरता केला जाऊ शकतो. Maxim delegatus non potens delegar. It means a delegate cannot further delegate. A person to whom an authority or decision-making power has been delegated from a higher source, then he cannot delegate again to another unless it is expressly provided. म्हणजेच कायद्याद्वारे एखाद्या विशिष्ट व्यक्तीस अधिकार किंवा निर्णय घेण्याचे अधिकार प्रदान केले गेले असतील तर अशा वेळी केवळ त्याच व्यक्तीने सदर अधिकारांचा वापर करावा. सदर अधिकार इतरांस पुनर्क्षेपित करू नये किंवा इतरांस देऊ नये. Analogy behind the maxim delegatus non potens delegar is the power conferred or duty imposed on a particular person is because of his eligibility, quality, which may be because of his education, training, knowledge or level of understanding. In this backdrop, such person shall not delegate the power or duty to subordinate authority who may not be eligible, qualified or trained. For example, as per section 7 of SC/ST Act, that is the Atrocity Act, in cases of atrocity, investigation shall be done by the police officer who is not below the rank of DYSP. This means DYSP cannot delegate investigation to subordinate police officer. ज्या व्यक्तीस अधिकार प्रदान केले गेले आहे त्या व्यक्तीची पात्रता, अनुभव इत्यादी लक्षात घेतलेले आहे आणि त्यानुसार त्यास अधिकार कायद्याने दिलेले आहेत. अशा व्यक्तीने त्याची जबाबदारी किंवा इतर अधिकार इतर कनिष्ठ अधिकाऱ्यास देऊ नये. The maxim is known as contemporanea expositio. The word in an act will generally be understood in the sense in which it was added or inserted at the time of passing of the act. म्हणजेच कायद्यातील शब्दांचा अर्थ काळानुरूप घेण्यात यावा. विशिष्ट शब्दांचा अर्थ त्या काळी कसा होता ज्यावेळी कायदा तयार करण्यात आला. शब्द महत्वाचा नसून शब्दाचा अर्थ भूमिका महत्वाची ठरते. The maxim contemporanea expositio connotes that a statute must be considered in the light of circumstances existing at the time of its enactment. This maxim confirmed by the Apex Court in Deshbandhu Gupta versus Delhi Stock Exchange Association. For example, interpretation of section 377 of IPC. उदाहरणार्थ कलम 377 भारतीय दंडविधान संहिता 1860 या कलमाचा अन्वयार्थ व मतितार्थ जाणण्याकरिता आजच्या काळातील परिस्थिती व इसवी सन 1860च्या काळातील परिस्थितीचा विचार करण्यात यावा. याचा विचार नाज फाउंडेशन या प्रकरणात दिल्ली हायकोर्ट व सुप्रीम कोर्ट यांनी केला व त्यानुसार ऐतिहासिक निकाल देण्यात आला. यानुसार वयस्कर म्हणजे 18 वर्षावरील व्यक्तींचा कन्सेन्शुअल सेक्स समलैंगिक संबंधांना कायदेशीर मान्यता दिली गेली. मॅक्झिम नॉसिचर अ सोसिस. इट मीन्स associated words or in association with. The meaning of unclear words or phrases is to be determined on the basis of its context and words surrounding it. This maxim aims to interpret a particular provision by reading the whole statute. It is the basic rule of interpretation of statute that the statute must be read as a whole. The meaning of a word used in a provision is to be judged by the company it keeps. याचा अर्थ कायद्यात असलेला संशयित शब्द किंवा कलम याचा अर्थबोध निश्चित स्वरूपात होत नसेल तर त्या कलम अथवा शब्द यांच्या जोडीने आलेल्या शब्दानुसार अर्थबोध करण्यात यावा. उदाहरणार्थ आपण बाहेरच्या राज्यात जसे की तामिळनाडू येथे गेल्यास व तमिळ भाषा आपणास माहीत नसल्यास आपण इंग्लिश व हिंदी भाषेचा उपयोग करू शकतो. समोरच्या तमिळ व्यक्तीला माहीत असलेल्या इंग्लिश व हिंदी भाषेनुसार आपल्या वाक्याचा अर्थ तो समजू शकतो. चेन्नई एक्सप्रेसमधील हा सीन आपल्याला आठवतोय का? होप यू लाईक द व्हिडिओ. प्लीज लाईक, शेअर अँड सबस्क्राईब इट. थँक यू.